What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jake, aka xxInGodsReachxx here, bringing you guys another video. In today's video, boys and girls, ladies and gents, bros and brosophiends, man. In this video, I want to talk about a topic that I think is really important and is basically like a huge necessity when starting up, I guess I would say the YouTube shindig, right? The YouTube game and the YouTube career that you're going to start up, bro, because it's 2017. Can you believe we're already like 26 days into January? When I'm making this, it's January 26th. Already 26 days, bro. New Year's and Christmas, that was a fucking long gone, man. That's long gone. It feels like it was yesterday. But talking about, as you guys can see, the topic and the title of the video, I'm talking about partnerships, bros. I'm talking about partnerships, man, and how partnerships are a huge necessity on building your channel. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am partnered with the free partnership called Freedom. It's a good partnership and it gets trashed 24/7. Now, with free partnerships, you can leave, you can join, you can use all the tools and the utilities that they give you for no charge, right? And they pay you on how good your views do and how good your videos do. Now, within the past 5 months, I guess I would say, with my videos going from, I guess I would say, November to now, I've been getting paid solid cash, right? It adds up, and you can check like your revenue and what you're making and all that kind of stuff and how your videos are doing after each month, because they pay you each month. But why they're important, I'm gonna get into that right now, bros. Why they're important. I think if you're a newcomer, you know, if you're not a newcomer, if you're an older, and I mean, if you have, you know, 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subs, you know, get into a partnership, man, because it's gonna take you far and beyond, bro. It's taken me far and beyond, and I'm sitting at 713. I've been gaining 30 to 40 subscribers, maybe even close to 50 subs per month. You know, and that's huge, man. You know, that's huge. For me, that's big, man, because I do it as a side hobby, man, like a side job, bro. I work at GameStop, so I come back here, I make these videos, and you guys enjoy these videos. And I love doing them, but being with a partnership has taken me so much farther than I thought I would have gone in the beginning. If you guys do want to join Freedom, there will be a link in the bottom of the description box, and I'll probably put it in the top left or top right corner as well, of how to join Freedom. It's really simple, guys. It is really quick. They do pay through PayPal, though, so you'll need a PayPal account, but it's really simple, guys. It's really quick and it's really easy. I'm not going to go into how to join, but the biggest thing with, you know, partnerships and Freedom especially, people think that it sucks just because, you know, some people don't get paid. Right, some people don't get paid, and like I said, since September or November on, I've been getting paid solid cash, man. They've been paying me, they've been treating me well, you know, and they help. But when I say they, I actually mean you. You know what I'm saying? Because they really don't do anything. You know, I'm not talking George. The guy's name is George, who owns the partnership and owns Freedom. You know, he makes videos all the time and basically, you know, wants to help you out and shows you these things that can help you out. But, you know, I'm not Skyping him, bro. I'm not emailing him. I'm not saying, hey, George, what can I do? You know, can you know, boost my channel, promote my channel so I can get more subs, bro? I'm not doing that, right? But I'm taking the utilities and the tools that Freedom actually gives me, and I'm putting them to my videos. Right, I'm putting them to the videos, bro. And the tools that they give you, you know, are pretty simple tools. A lot of the things are like that I went over in my Paragon video on how I talk about how to gain subscribers, you know, in the now, and how to, you know, gain subs fast, those first 100 to 500 subs. If you haven't seen that video, top right corner or top left corner of the screen, definitely see that and click on that. But the utilities and the tools that they give you, man, go anywhere from sponsorships, bro, to, you know, to banners and to logos and to intro videos and outro videos. I mean, you have so many things that you can pick and choose from and pick apart from to make your videos that much better, you know, to make your videos stellar and spectacular. Because the big thing when it comes to a YouTube video and in the popularity of that video, of course, is the topic, you know, like how I said, the most relevant topic. But then again, it's how much time, you know, you put into the video. If you put a lot of time into the video and you promote it well, and you get it out there, people are going to like that video because they're going to respect the effort and the time that you put in. But if you're a kid, or and I'm not trashing anybody who does this now, but if you're a kid or you're like a young adult and you know, you're starting up a YouTube channel and you're using your Turtle Beach headset as your microphone, you know, I'm using a Blue Yeti right now, and I have a Snowball, and I have all these different microphones and all these different, you know, laptops that I use for editing. But if you're using like like a PX12s or, something like, even Astros, I guess I would say. That's a top-notch headset, but for microphone value, it's not really that great, then you're not gonna, you're not gonna get that many subs and views, guys. You might get some views, but the amount of views doesn't always lead to the amount of subs. It's just not that simple. But if the person does like your video, then they're gonna sub. But to make that person like that video, it's gotta have great quality in audio. It's gotta have catchy effects. If it and you have to, it's different, right? Because I have people come up to talk to me all the time, and message me and say, hey, can you check out my YouTube channel and and give me different types of ideas, and some channels I'll see and I'll be like, holy shit, right? This guy really wants to be here. This guy really wants to make these videos, man. And then other kids that I see, I'll give them, I'll criticize them, effective criticism, and I'll tell you, yo, man, you gotta put some more investment. If you want to make this thing a big shindig, you gotta put more investment into the YouTube game itself. You have to buy, you have to spend a couple $100, man. And I don't say spend a couple $100 in the beginning, because you might not like it. You might find out that YouTube's not for you. You don't like talking in front of the camera. But if you do like it, if you do want to make it a big part of your life, a big hobby, a big chore, then I definitely recommend, dropping a couple $100, maybe even $1,000, on the YouTube game, because like I say, it's always an investment. You have to know in your head that you're going to get that money back through your partnership or through whoever however you get paid via me, Freedom. I know that I'm going to get that money back someday, not now, but someday I'm going to get that money back through Freedom and through that partnership, so that I'll have that money back again, so that all the stuff that I bought, all the money that I spent years ago, all comes back to me and it was all worth it, and I think that's really where partnerships take off. It's all an investment. They pay you well, and of course it's cool to say, hey man, I'm in a partner, I'm partnered with Freedom, I'm partnered with this guy, I'm partnered with that guy. Your partner, you get partnerships, and it opens up so many more opportunities. Everybody asks me too, how do you get sponsored? I'm sponsored by Cinch Gaming, but Cinch Gaming basically kind of like Scuff, but it's a free partnership or a free sponsorship as well. If you do end up wanting to check out some Cinch Gaming shit, I'll leave my referral code. I'm talking really fast. I'll leave the referral code for me. It's a 5% or 10% discount referral code. I'll leave that in the description below as well, if you do want to check them out. They got like energy drinks, basically like how Gamma Labs has energy drinks and stuff like that, and they have different controllers and different attire and stuff like that. So definitely check out Cinch Gaming. But I am sponsored by them because that's a free sponsorship. But without Freedom though, I wouldn't have found that. Yeah, I really wouldn't have, because what Freedom has and what Freedom offers, and I'm not really, I'm not boasting Freedom, but they've helped me out, man. They've helped me grow. The community in Freedom is phenomenal. You can collab with different people in Freedom. It is a phenomenal community. They do a great job coming back to you. If I did email one of them, like George or something, he'd probably email me back. But I haven't emailed him because I've been using his tips and his tricks to basically grow the channel and get the amount of subscribers that I do have now. And we're going, man. We're going to the top, baby. We're taking over the world. All right, motherfuckers. We're taking over the world, bro. Probably not, but I do want to end up, I do, man. I'm power hungry when it comes to the subscribers and the views, man. I want to keep on growing. We're on a really good track right now. The promotions are going good. Everything is going solid. The channel is doing well. I'm making a little bit of cash to add on the paycheck, and I'm really enjoying this job, man, because that's what it is. It's a job. But what Freedom does offer is sponsorships, man. And they have a list literally of 10 to 12 sponsorships that you can apply for, because it's just like a job, man. You apply for that sponsorship and they'll email you back and be like, okay, your channel's getting 1,000 views per day. Let's sponsor you, but you got to do a review on this product. Okay, that's fine. Literally, guys, that is a sponsorship right there. Game On Snacks is a beef jerky and a bacon jerky company. You can apply for them if you're getting 1,000 views per day, right? I think Gamma Labs is in there. Control Freaks is in there. Of course, those are higher arc, goals, because they're bigger companies and bigger brands. But they're up there, man. And Freedom offers them. You don't have to go out of your way and be like, oh shit, how do I get sponsored? I don't know how to get sponsored. If you're with Freedom or you're with a partnership that does have sponsorships like that, it gives you the list, man. And it literally has the link to apply, and it tells you if you're, if you can apply or if you can't apply. Because Freedom tracks your YouTube hits. It tracks what you're doing, and Freedom kind of tracks how you're doing and how you're doing with the channel, so that, if you do apply, you can, or if you do You know, if you are doing a good job and the requirements are met, you can apply for that sponsorship. You know, that's where freedom really takes over, and that's where partnerships really go to the next level, especially now in 2017, right? You know, back then they might have not been that popular because YouTube really wasn't a huge thing, but everybody and their grandmothers are making videos nowadays, man. You got old grannies, you know, 95 years old making videos, man. You know, you got old people making videos, you got young people making videos, you know, and it's great because YouTube is taking over, man. More people watch YouTube than they do on TV. You know, how crazy is that, you know? I'm more on my PC and on my computer watching YouTube videos of my favorites, you know, my favorite YouTubers more than I watch, you know, my favorite TV show. You know, I really don't have a favorite TV show. My favorite TV shows are basically YouTube, you know, because I love the channels that I follow. You know, so basically, you know, getting a partnership now, definitely a necessity, you know. Definitely a necessity, whether it's a free partnership or whether it is a paid partnership like Machinima and you have that contract. If you are a higher YouTube channel, I definitely recommend doing the paid partnership, man, because you're going to get more money, more benefits, and you're going to grow a hell of a lot faster than a free one. But if you are starting, if you're just like me, if you're you know, if you're a college kid or a high school student, definitely hit up and take the advantage of the free shit, man, because it's free, bro. It's free. You're not paying anything out of pocket, and literally they give you the tools and utilities to make your channel grow. They give you the tools to pay you. You know, so if you're not getting paid by Freedom, if you're not having, you know, even $5 in a month, man, it adds up, bro. Let's say you're with Freedom for, you know, for a year and you're making $5 a month, 5 times 12, you know, that's $100 and something right there, bro, just from being partnered with Freedom. You know, and it adds up. If you do it for 5 years, and you have, you know, it goes far and beyond, man. It goes far and beyond, and I definitely recommend anybody who isn't partnered right now to do it. It opens up sponsorships, you know, which can make more revenue, and then it adds on. You know, it's a pointless endeavor not to jump on a partnership. So before the video ends, I do just want to tell all you guys that I really appreciate all the positive feedback on my Paragon video as well. I will be posting more Paragon stuff, but I do appreciate the honest to God feedback from all of you. You're all like, you know, I love the videos, I love the Paragon videos, you know, it doesn't matter. One of the guys said, it doesn't matter what you make, bro. It doesn't matter what you make. I'll keep on following you no matter what you make. And if you don't make Paragon videos, then so be it. So I love all of you guys, man. Literally, it put joy to my mind knowing that you guys really didn't care what I make, and knowing that you guys really just do enjoy my videos and my personality. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and of course, smash the subscribe button. Share with your friends, share with your pals, your mates, and as always, take care and peace out. Thanks.